A small tennis shoe marks the spot where the 5-year-old landed after he was hit by a car while crossing busy Breckenridge Lane on his way to Watterson Elementary School.
I got out of the car as fast as I could and ran to where he was laying in the street, unconscious at the time. Passersby and other parents that were there, several of them called 911. The ambulance came, and we rode in the ambulance down to Cozier Hospital, and there he was, and we were in the emergency room for the most of the rest of that day, and then there in the intensive care unit at Cozier Hospital for the rest of the morning.
He was comatose for 6 days, so he didn't wake up, so we would just pray, let him wake up, and when he did wake up, his eyes were crossed from the brain injury. He was hit, his head hit the car. So we were concerned maybe he would have crossed eyes. So many of his bones were broken, leg, ribs, pelvis. So we knew it was going to be a long recovery.
Jonah surprised everyone with what many call a miracle recovery. Because of the many broken bones, he had to be put in a body cast. To move him around, the nurses and his family used a wheelchair provided through Crusade grants. 3 weeks after being hit by a car, unbelievably, Jonah went home in time for Halloween.
Random people would just come knock at our door and say, "We want to see Jonah, he's a miracle." And that was a little overwhelming for all of us, but it was true.
Today, Jonah is a happy, healthy sophomore at DuPont Manual High School. He plays trumpet in the marching band and has completely recovered from all of his injuries. His mother, Heather, says everyone's efforts on behalf of the Crusade made all of the difference for the Boutell family when it mattered most.
Everywhere we went in the hospital, we would see a sign that said funded by the Crusade, and we were very aware of that. Just everything in the physical therapy room, the balls he worked with, the room itself. I mean, you would see all these signs, and it just made a big difference to us.